Well, it's hard to believe now, but not too many years ago, a few people outside of Nevada had ever heard of Area 51, the secret military base that turns 50 years old this month. All of that changed in 1989 when KLAS-TV aired a series of reports about alleged alien technology being tested in and around the Groom Lake facility. The UFO stories changed Area 51 forever and spawned all sorts of spin-offs. I-Team reporter George Knapp is the guy who first broke the UFO tales back then. He's here now with an update.
Yeah, Dave, for better or worse, those Channel 8 stories did put Area 51 on the map. The first time I read about UFOs at Area 51, it was in the pages of the Las Vegas Review-Journal back in the mid-'80s. The paper reported it as a mere rumor. Our reports a few years later made quite a splash, even internationally, and Area 51 has never been the same. The reason for all the attention? A man who said he worked on flying saucers.
Well, there's several, actually 9 flying saucers, flying discs.
A live interview with the shadowy Dennis in the spring of 1989 was the beginning of the end for Area 51's anonymity. Dennis, a pseudonym, claimed to be working on a top-secret project involving flying saucers of extraterrestrial origin. In November 1989, the true identity of Dennis was revealed.
Physical contact and proof from another system, another planet, another intelligence. That's got to be the biggest event in history, period.
And it's real.
And it's real and it's there.
Bob Lazar said he was hired by the Navy to work at a facility called S4, adjacent to Papoose Dry Lake south of Groom Lake. Several hangars were built into a mountainside, he said, and inside each hangar was a flying saucer.
There were 9 total that I saw, each one being different. Like they had the assortment pack.
The story set off a stampede. UFO enthusiasts took bus trips to the outskirts of Area 51, staged saucer watches, told even wilder tales about alien beings running amok at Groom Lake. Media outlets poked fun at the so-called saucer nuts and at Lazar. But in the years that followed, every major news organization in the world visited or wrote about the base. TV specials aired in many countries.
Actually 9 flying saucers.
Tens of thousands of visitors trekked to the base to see for themselves. In nearby Rachel, Nevada, the town closest to Area 51, residents recognized a good thing. The Rachel Bar and Grill became the Little Ailey Inn, plastered its walls with UFO photos, put a few clever doodads and eye-catchers outside, and began selling alien merchandise.
I have candles, I have patches, I have pins. I have all different coffee cups. Of course, you saw that I do have badges, I have licenses, I have shot glasses.
Along with postcards, posters, cookie jars, and alien spoons.
We have little miniature playing cards. We have guitar straps. We have sunglasses. You name it, we've got it.
Books, too, including this one by Area 51 gadfly Chuck Clark.
Yeah, it still sells, and I keep it up to date, changes as necessary.
The Las Vegas Stars baseball team became the Las Vegas 51s. There's an Area 51 rock band, video game, dance troupe, and fireworks company. Oh, and alien jerky stands. The base has been featured in numerous TV dramas and a movie or two.
Area 51, right? Area 51.
Sir, regardless of what you may have read in the tabloids, there have never been any spacecraft. There's no Area 51. There's no recovered spaceship.
Excuse me, Mr. President. That's not entirely accurate.
Area 51, the base that didn't officially exist, has become a household name all over the world, to the chagrin of the so-called camo dudes who have to keep trespassers out. The notoriety inspired the state of Nevada to dedicate the extraterrestrial highway, the only one of its kind, on this planet anyway. While critics think it's all nonsense, a lot of people have seen glowing objects over the base.
No, what? Did you see that move it did?
No, I didn't.
It went
Because
like
I kept
it went
True, some of the photos are probably secret craft made in the USA, but a few look and act like, dare we say it, flying saucers. The vantage points once used to look at the base have been seized, but skywatchers still catch a glimpse now and then of something strange.
Every once in a while, there'll still be a sighting of some of the weird moving objects out in that airspace.
Several other people have come forward in the years since Lazar and have told us bits and pieces of the same story, but after Lazar's reputation was so thoroughly pummeled, none of the other witnesses were willing to appear on camera or let us use their real names. These days, Lazar is alive and well in a western state and still stands by his story. I wouldn't be surprised if our viewers got to hear from him sometime in the near future.